It's basketball time here at Westside High School. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom for the battle between Omaha Westside and Omaha Bryan. It is a battle between two teams, one of them being in the top 10, one of them should be in the top 10, and that is Omaha Bryan, as they have come off on the year. They're 10-7. They have battled between teams and teams. They beat teams like Omaha Central this year. They are a team that has really put themselves on a map.
Well, Omaha Bryan comes in with a big lineup, one of the tallest teams Westside will face all season. They're led by Amir Bynum, 6'7" sophomore. He averages 15.8 points per game. And also under the boards is a 6'5" senior, Matt Tutt, averages 9 points a game, 2.8 rebounds. And they also have a 6'4" guard, Amir Martin, averages 11.5 points per game, 5 rebounds. But the guy to stop is Bynum. He ranks 15th in the state in scoring. He averages 8 rebounds a game and 2.2 blocks a game. So if the Warriors are going to beat this team tonight, they'll probably have to do it from the outside, because it's going to be really tough for them to score underneath.
Well, then you look on the Omaha Westside side of the ball, and you take a look back at last Tuesday, Ross, and that was just a killer game for Omaha Westside. They shot 0 for 16 from beyond the arc, which has been the least of all year, and this was by far the worst shooting performance from the Warriors all year long. So they are looking to bounce back from that, looking for a revenge game today, and especially coming off of a loss to Lincoln East, who was a really good team and is still a really good team.
Yeah, the lid was on the basket from beyond the arc for Westside in that game. And you might expect that, like if Westside was playing at Baxter Arena or Pinnacle Bank Arena, because of the depth perception from the three-point mark. But to go 0 for 16 on your home court was very disappointing for this team. They'll be looking to hit that first one early, and hopefully they can get on track. But, you've got Stubblefield, Advani Mitchell, and even Caleb Benning, who was hot just 2 games ago, 4 for 4 from the field behind the arc. Westside just needs to get their outside shooting on track tonight, because this is a very good Omaha Bryan team. Even though they're 16th in the wild card standings, they're 10-7. They average 56 points a game, and they've won 5 of their last 6 games. So they're playing well right now. They've defeated Omaha South, Omaha Westview, Omaha North, Grand Island, and they beat a Lincoln High team that's pretty good. Their only loss was to Gretna, 73-50. So this Omaha Bryan team is playing well here at the end of the year.
And so then you look at Omaha Westside and what they have really done so far this, and they have a few games left in this season, Ross, and you take a look, the season's not over yet. They have 2 more games that officially count on their record, but you take a look at tomorrow, which is probably the most exciting and the most, I would say, exciting game for the players and then also for the fans, as they travel out to Grand Island. They'll take on Salt Lake Academy out of Salt Lake, Utah, which is probably by far their most toughest opponent, right next to Bellevue West.
It's a great showcase for high school basketball in the state of Nebraska at the Heartland Event Center in Grand Island. I mean, they have games from early in the morning until late at night, and they've had some great matchups. Creighton Prep's going to be out there too. But they're going to face real Salt Lake Academy, who's one of the best teams in the country, and it'll be a real tough challenge for the Warriors on Saturday afternoon.
So then looking at next week, which are the 2 final regular season games for the Warriors, they'll take on Millard West, which that is more of an easy game for the Warriors, as that is a must-win. Every single game really from here on out is a must-win, because the Warriors could be facing a non-hosting district if a loss today from Bryan. So these next three real regular season games are must-win for Westside. And then you look at Bellevue West for the last regular season game. That's a home game, and that is going to be by far the toughest match, right besides the real Salt Lake Academy.
Well, what really hurts you if you lose to some of these teams that are low in the wild card standings, like a Bryan and a Millard West, if you lose those games, you're going to drop. If you play Bellevue West and lose, you'll probably just stay the same. But they need a win tonight. This is a critical game for that district home court advantage, and Right now, Westside is sitting at number 6 in the wild card, and this is a critical game for them tonight.
So we're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem and starting lineups.
request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, ethnic, sexist, or other intimidating comments or actions directed at officials, students, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. Thank you for your cooperation. Good luck to both teams. This time we ask you to please stand, remove cover for the playing of our national anthem by the Westside High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Thomas Cougar and Mr. Steve Shoney. Let's get the starting lineups for the Bears from Bryan High School. Starting at guard, a 5'11 senior, number 1, Elijah McCullough. At forward, a 6'6 senior, number 3, Matt Tuck. At another forward, a 6'8 sophomore, number 5, Amari Bynum. At guard, a 6'7 junior, number 13, Rylan Rodriguez. And in another guard, a 6'4 sophomore, number 23, Amir Martin. The Bears are coached by head coach Ethan Tobin, assisted by D.A. Augustine, DJ Bond, Mitchell Waddles, Tim Jackson, A.J. Coley, and James Westside. Starting lineup for your Westside Warriors. Starting guard, a 6-foot junior, number 2, Caleb Benning. At forward, a 6'4 junior, number 3, Kevin Stubblefield. At another guard, a 6-foot junior, number 4, C.J. Mitchell. At forward, a 6'5 senior, number 11, Kevin Brown. And at forward, 6'4 senior, number 13, my buddy, Tate Unbuddy. Words are coached by head coach Jim Simons, assisted by Coach Rick and Dylan Travers. Their reporter, Nick Peace,
We are now just moments away from getting underway here at Jim Tangal Court. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom for the battle between Omaha Westside and Omaha Bryan. Amari Bynum will be the one in midcourt here for the Bryan Bears. And it'll most likely be Kevin Brown for Westside.
I'll tell you what, Max, you just look at that Bryan team, and they just tower over Westside. They are a big, big team, but they're young, and we'll see how well they play tonight on Westside's home court.
Here we go, folks. A Friday night hoops battle is underway here. Rodriguez, he'll give it over to McCulley. Now back down low to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, he'll be down low on the block. He'll have some trouble. He'll get it back out. Now McCulley, he loses it. He regains. It's taken away by Tate Advadi. Advadi on the right side. He'll take it for himself off the glass, and he's fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe for 2.
Good start for the Warriors. They get the steal, and Advadi's going to the line. He's Westside's one of their better free throw shooters, going to the line.
And his first attempt is good, and that's the first points on the board here tonight.
Good start for Tate and the Warriors.
And his second attempt is good. He'll go 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And it's already 2-0 Westside. 7:28 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Elijah McCauley, he'll give it down low to Rodriguez. It's taken away once again by Tate Advadi. And here comes Kevin Brown. Westside will operate the ball. Caleb Benning, he'll give it down low to C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell down low, he'll dump it off to Kevin Brown. And that's the points right there for Kevin Brown.
Great passing by the Warriors inside there. Driving to the bucket, and you dish it to the teammate.
Bryan in some trouble here. They're working around the top of the key. And the three-point attempt is no good from Amir Martin. It's rebounded by Westside. C.J. Mitchell, he'll have it at the top of the key. He'll give it to Tate Advadi. Advadi, he'll work back out. As Mitchell, he'll back out to start a play here for the Warriors. Westside moving the ball around as much as they can. Now Mitchell, he'll be on the right wing. 10 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Here's Stubblefield for 3. It is just no good off the rim. Rebounded by Elijah McCauley.
It was a good shot. They were 0 for 16 on Tuesday night against Lincoln East. But that was a good shot. Hit the back of the iron on the three-point attempt.
Martin will be the one with the ball. He'll take it in for himself. Now he'll dump it back out to Bonham. Now Martin for three, and he's got the three-pointer, and that's 3 points now on the board here tonight for Omaha Bryan.
Be a block underneath. Westside ball under the basket.
It'll be Rodriguez's first personal foul and second team foul on the night. Rylan Rodriguez, just a sophomore. Kevin Stubblefield, he'll take it down low. He'll body up Matt Tutt, but it's rebounded by Tutt himself. He'll give it off to Elijah McCulley. McCulley, he'll try to give the alley-oop down low to Bynum. It does not connect, and it's Westside ball. Now Advati for three, and he just doesn't have it. Westside 0 for 2 from the three-point line tonight so far. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll go in Westside's favor. It'll stay here.
You know, they've gone 18 shots in a row now that they've missed from three-point range. Once they get one, I think they'll get rolling, but to do that on your home court is very frustrating.
CJ Mitchell looking to inbound it. He'll fire on Avadi. Now Stubblefield back over to Avadi. Avadi will be the one operating with the ball. He'll give it to Kevin Brown. Now Benny, now over to Mitchell. 21 seconds to shoot. Brown thinks about the three, doesn't go. He'll give it back up to the top to Mitchell. Now Benning, he'll work down low in the middle. It'll get stripped away, and a foul is called on Omaha Bryan, and you can see head coach Jalen Gully not happy about that call.
Well, that's their third foul here we're under three minutes so far in this game, and Bryan already has 3 fouls called on them, none for the Warriors, so the Warriors have an advantage there.
Benning will be at the line to shoot 2. And his first attempt is good, and that's the first point for Caleb Benning tonight.
It's a good start. Make those first free throws, especially the front end of a 1-on-1 gives you another shot.
Benning taking his time. He'll shoot, and he puts it right in, and that's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. 6 points on the board already here for the Warriors. Elijah McCauley, he'll work down low as he is fouled, and he'll be on the ground. The foul will be on Caleb Benning. That's his first personal, first team foul. Isaiah Jackson will be the one to inbound the ball here for the Bears. He takes his time trying to find someone. He'll give it down low. Now McCauley. Spin move. Off the rim, just no good. It's rebounded by Kevin Stubblefield. Stubblefield, he's working quick. He'll give it off to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. Got it! CJ Mitchell for 3, and that is 1 for 19.
They finally got on the board from beyond the arc. It had to end sometime.
And a quick point right there from Amari Bynum, and a timeout is called, and we're going to take a quick break now here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have more Westside basketball action. We're back now here on the WTV Live Network, where it is 9-5 with 4:38 to play. Westside currently leads this one as we are still in the early parts of this contest.
They got a 3-pointer and 4 free throws, so they're off to a good start.
CJ Mitchell will be the one with the ball. He'll give it over to Advadi. Advadi in the corner for 3. And he's got it! Tate Advadi for his first 3-pointer on the night. And Westside's working quick. And a quick point right there will put 7 points on the board for Bryan.
Yeah, I think the Warriors have to shoot from the outside. They're just too big underneath.
Now Brown, he'll go for the 3, and he's got it! Kevin Brown for 3. And a quick steal right there for Omaha Westside, and here comes CJ Mitchell. He'll lay it off the glass, and it is blocked by Elijah McCauley. Now Stubblefield for three, and he just doesn't connect. It's rebounded by Kevin Brown on a falling effort. And Tate Advati, he'll take the jump shot in the corner, and he just doesn't have it. It'll be rebounded by Matt Tutt.
Good board play by the Warriors there, getting some rebounds against this big team.
Tutt, he'll hand it off to Bynum. Bynum, he'll work down low. He'll take his own rebound, just no good. He'll try to get it again, and it just doesn't connect. CJ Mitchell will be the one to bring it up here. Quick pass down low to Kevin Brown, and it's tipped and blocked away by Isaiah Jackson. Now McCauley, he'll fast break down low, and he puts it off the glass, and it's good. And that's 9 points for Bryan as they are currently down 15-9.
Well, let's see if the Warriors can hit some more three-pointers from behind the line. They've already hit 3 so far in the first quarter.
Now Mitchell, spin move off the glass, got it.
Off the glass, CJ Mitchell.
Now Jackson. McCauley for three, wide open three. And it just doesn't connect off the iron. Rebounded by Kevin Stubblefield. Here's Tate Advati. Advati, he'll take the Euro step off the glass, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
And that'll be the 4th foul on Bryan. Advati going to the line. He already converted a 1-and-1 earlier in this game. He's a little more determined this time. Hit that three-pointer, hitting the boards. It's what you want to see out of a returning All-State player.
Well, you got to talk about proving yourself after last game, going 0 for 16 from the line as a team, and they have already came out striking this game as you see Tate Advati, CJ Mitchell, and Kevin Brown have three-pointers for themselves.
You can just tell the Warriors stepped it up from Tuesday night.
As Advati will put his attempt in, he's 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, Tate was shooting about 90 to 80% of his free throws. This year, he's a little down, but he's one of the guys that goes to the bucket, gets fouled a lot.
And Advati will go 4 for 4 from the line here tonight as Maddox Anderson will check in for Advati, making his appearance here tonight.
And the Warriors open up their biggest lead of the game, 10 points, 19-9.
And it's taken away by CJ Mitchell. Now Malik Crawford. He'll think about it. He'll give it back over to Mitchell. Mitchell loses it, but he regains it. Now Jackson playing one-on-one defense. Anderson over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield will take it. Now he'll work back out to Brown. Now Brown, he'll work his magic, and he'll go in for the layup.
I don't know how he got through the traffic there, but he did.
And Elijah McCauley tries to put it in, just no good. Rebounded by Stubblefield. Now Mitchell, he'll step back for the three, and it just doesn't go in. Rebounded by Rylan Rodriguez, and Tutt will be the one to bring it up. He'll give it off to Bynum. And it's taken away by Crawford, and just out of bounds by Bryan. It'll be Westside ball. Referees taking some time right there to make the right call. And
I'll tell you what, the Warriors have really stepped it up on defense. They've really gone through the passing lanes, gotten a lot of turnovers. Just a different defense than we saw on Tuesday night against Lincoln East.
Mitchell will jog this one up on the right side. Now he'll take his time. Now down low to Stubblefield. Stubblefield off the glass, got it. It's because when you hit the backspace.
Warriors have their biggest lead of the game now, 23-9, 14-point lead. And for the first quarter, that's a big, big statement for this Warrior team to jump out to that big a lead this early. I think they're upset from that game on Tuesday. They wanted to come out and prove themselves early.
Bynum, he'll give it in to Matt Tutt. Tutt will be the one in the corner of the ball. Ricky Lofton played tight one-on-one defense. Now Rodriguez. He'll give it down low to Jackson. Jackson off the glass, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line.
Boy, Jackson's got a quick step to the bucket. He is really fast. Just jets down that lane.
It'll be Maddox Anderson's first personal, third team foul of the night. As Bryan's at 4 team fouls, Westside at 3. As Jackson's first free throw attempt no good off the iron, he'll have one more to shoot. And his free throw attempt is good, and he'll go 1 for 2 from the line as it's 23-10 with 1:08 remaining. Malik Crawford, he'll take this one up on the right side. He'll work quick. Crawford stops. He'll give it to Lofton. Now to Anderson. Now Benning. He'll work in. He'll give it to Crawford. Now Lofton in the corner for 3. Got it! Oh! Ricky Lofton for 3 in the corner. That's 26-10, under a minute to play.
That's great for Ricky Lofton, coming off the bench and nailing the 3.
Now Matt Tutt will do his work, and he gets his own rebound, and it's good. Westside will operate the ball here. Benning thinks about the 3, doesn't go. Now Advati, he'll be at the top. Benning again. Benning, he'll work down low in the corner. He'll stop. Now he'll give it off to Anderson. Lofton, 24 seconds on the clock, 19 on the shot clock. Just about 3 seconds separating the game clock and the shot clock. Westside most likely going to sit this one down. Big pass over to Malik Crawford. Is taken away by Bonham. Bonham. It'll be now stripped away. 5 seconds to play. Ricky Lofton, he'll have to get this one off. Ricky Lofton, he'll give it Advati in the corner for 3. Bang! Tate Advati in the corner as time expires.
What a shot by Tate Advati, a 3-pointer. That's 5 3-pointers by the Warriors in the first quarter alone. I think they put that 3-point jinx to bed in the first quarter. What a quarter for Westside, 29-12. That's one of the best quarters they've played all season.
29-12 here as we are going into the second quarter of play. We're going to take a quick break now here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have a brand new fresh set of 8 minutes. Welcome back here on the WTV Live Network at Westside High School. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom as Tate Advati hits the corner 3 as time expires to put Westside up 29-12 as we have a brand new fresh set of 8 minutes.
Couldn't have come at a better time. A buzzer beater from the corner beyond the arc for a 3-pointer.
Elijah McCulley, he'll work back up to the top. He'll give it off to Tutt. Now Jackson. Bryan weaving this ball around. Now down low to Bonham. As it's taken away by Kevin Stubblefield, he'll bring it up on the right side. Stubblefield, he'll work in off the glass. No good. He hits the ground hard. It's rebounded by Jackson. Now Bynum. He'll work down low. Reverse layup. It's just no good, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, I thought there might have been a foul at the other end, but they called this one really close down at the other end against Westside, but Bryan will go to the line. 4 fouls each for Westside and Bryan now.
Tate Advati will have his first personal foul called on him. As Bynum will make his first attempt, he'll have one more to shoot. And his second attempt good, and that's 14 points now here for the Bears.
Bynum's a nice player, only a sophomore, 6'7". You watch him in the future.
Benning getting trapped, now down to Brown. Bryan, and it is good! CJ Mitchell for 3. That's 2 3-pointers on the night for Mitchell himself.
I think they worked on it in practice the last 3 days. They're looking good.
Matt Tutt, he'll take it and he's fouled. He'll go to the charity strike.
What a different team from 3 nights ago. Westside shooting about probably about 60% from the three-point line tonight. They haven't missed many.
And Omaha Bryan working that zone defense right now, which we are going to see a lot of passes tonight from Westside. They're going to move the ball around the key. We see that a lot with head coach Jim Simons. He likes to move the ball around when teams go to that zone defense. And we like to see a lot of threes also when teams are in that zone defense because they can work the ball around. They can move it around the top of the key, and they can move it around the perimeter. So that's why we've been seeing so many three-pointers tonight here from Westside.
And when they open up when they hit those three-pointers, it opens up everything underneath that they can drive in and get an easy bucket.
Now Stubblefield over to Brown. Benning in the corner. Benning, he'll work down low. Benning, do a pass down low. It's just off the foot of Bynum, and it'll stay here as Westside ball.
I think they've really spread it around with Oddbody, Brown, even some of the guys off the bench hitting threes. They're just really spreading the scoring around.
C.J. Mitchell, he'll go down low. Off the glass, no good as he hits the ground hard. Rebounded by Matt Tutt. Now Bynum. In the corner to McCulley. He'll work back out. Tutt for three. And he just doesn't connect on. Rebounded by Kevin Brown as Kevin Brown is fouled by Caleb Rodriguez.
I haven't seen Caleb put up a three yet he was one of the hotter shooters just a week ago.
Westside continually moving the ball around. Benning will have the ball in the corner. Benning, he'll work down low. Spin move, he'll give it out Advadi. Advadi will take the floater in, he puts it in good. 34-15 here with 6:11 remaining. 12 points already for Tate Advadi. Isaiah Jackson down low in the corner to Tutt for three. Tutt for three, got it!
Nice shot from the corner.
Benning will operate with the ball on the left side. He'll bring it up. He'll work it slow, now quick. Benning is fouled and he'll be on the ground as Westside will inbound this ball. C.J. Mitchell will be the one to inbound. 5:42 remaining in the first half. He'll get it into Kevin Stubblefield, now Advadi. Stubblefield for the wide open three. Bang! Kevin Stubblefield, 5 points on the night here.
He has found the spot from behind the line.
And I think the Warriors are back shooting the threes as there's a long three from Isaiah Jackson. It's no good. Kevin Stubblefield, he'll give it out to Advadi. Quick three from Advadi, no good. As it's rebounded by Matt Tutt, he'll work quick with it. On the left side, Matt Tutt, he'll take it for himself. And he just does not put it in as he is fouled. We'll see if it's a shooting foul or it's going to be on the ground. As it's going to be a shooting foul, and Matt Tutt will go to the line to shoot two.
Tell you what, this is a high-scoring game we're seeing by the Warriors tonight.
As Tutt's first attempt good, and he'll have one more to shoot. And Tutt's second attempt is good. He'll go 2 for 2 from the free throw line as it's 37-20. C.J. Mitchell with the ball. As you can see, Bryan has moved to a man-on-man defense as they have figured out that the zone may not be working in their favor tonight.
Yeah, not tonight. Westside's on target.
As Mitchell still with the ball, 15 seconds to shoot as a foul is called. It'll be a foul called on Elijah McCulley.
And Westside is in the bonus. That's the 7th foul on Bryan. So from here on, at least a 1-and-1. That's pretty good with just under 5 minutes to go in this second quarter until halftime. Already have 7 fouls already on Omaha Bryan.
Kevin Stubblefield on the line, who is a pretty good free throw shooter this year so far. As he'll make his first attempt, and he'll have now one more.
Just has a nice shooting motion from the charity stripe. Flips that hand out right at the bucket.
And he puts his second attempt up, and he went 2 for 2 now, as it is 39-20 here for Westside.
Yeah, Warriors' biggest lead of the game.
Isaiah Jackson will pull up for the jump shot, and it just rims in and out, as it's no good. Rebounded by Benning. Now Kevin Brown. He'll give it down low to Stubblefield. Back to Benning. Now Arvadi. Westside now moving the ball around. Not a lot of dribbles. And just an overpass right there from C.J. Mitchell. Just a little too bit hard.
Yeah, if he had caught that pass, it would have been an easy bucket underneath. Just a little high. And a turnover by Bryan. Just threw the ball before his teammate wasn't looking. It'll be Warrior ball.
And it's simple mistakes like that, Ross, that won't just hurt Bryan, but it'll also hurt Westside, as we saw a bad pass from C.J. Mitchell, and we just saw another one from Amir Martin. It'll hurt both teams, and those are the things you need to steer away from, especially getting later in this game.
Yeah, Bryan coach Galen Gully, who was a great basketball player for the Bears, subbing a lot of players, putting some newcomers in there.
Now Bynum, he'll work it, as a travel is called on Amari Bynum, as he does not like that call. Nonetheless, it'll be Westside ball.
Yeah, just looking at the Bryan bench, Galen Gully is just beside himself over there. He was the point guard for Bryan when they went to the state tournament, had one of the best teams in school history.
Kevin Brown down low in the corner, he'll work back out. He'll give it to Benning. Benning will do a long pass as it's taken away by Bryan. Bynum, he'll give it over. Bynum working with the ball. He'll give it to McCauley. McCauley thinks about it, doesn't go. He'll work in. He'll give it down low. Matt Tutt tries to go, and he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Elijah McCauley again. He'll pull up for the jumper, and it just doesn't connect. Rebounded now by Westside. It'll be C.J. Mitchell bring this one up. Now Benning thinks about the three, doesn't go. He'll give it to Brown. Now back to Benning. Now Mitchell, he'll go for the three, doesn't have it. Rebounded by Westside, Tay Advadi. As Westside will slow things down. 29 seconds to shoot. They have the time. Brown, he'll pull up for the three, just doesn't have it. And it is finally rebounded by Bryan, and Matt Tutt will bring this one up.
Yeah, the Warriors are loving the three tonight. Everybody on the courts putting them up.
Elijah McCauley, he'll slow things down as he'll give it to Matt Tutt. Now Wolkuth. Back to McCauley. On the right wing, 14 seconds. Down low to Bynum. Now Matt Tutt, got it! Matt Tutt puts 22 points on the board here for Bryan, as they're still trailing 39-22 with 2:21 remaining in the first half of play. Mitchell doesn't go for the three. Now Stubblefield. He'll go in as he is fouled, as he'll go to the line for 1 and 1.
Yeah, that's good. Kevin goes to the line. He likes to drive to the basket, and he's either going to make it or get fouled. Just a real good player inside the paint. A lot of substitutions for the Warriors right now, giving everybody a little rest.
Malik Crawford, Ricky Lofton, and Maddox Anderson will check in here for the Warriors, as Kevin Stubblefield will be at the line to shoot 1 and 1. Stubblefield will put his first attempt up, and he'll have one more. That's 40 points already in the first half of play here for the Warriors, and that is something they do not do a lot.
No, they don't.
We have not seen a lot this year, not a lot of high-scoring games, so this is exactly what Westside needs going into a really tough week.
Yeah, they had 48 points earlier this season in the first half. That's been the most they've had, and right now they're just 8 points short.
Elijah McCauley having trouble finding someone. He'll give it to Matt Tutt. Now Tutt back to McCauley, as Westside has moved to a 2-3 defense. As Matt Tutt is foul on the way up, he'll go to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
Well, I think they've gone to that zone. They just got a smaller lineup out there on the court with Advadi out and Kevin Brown out.
As Tutt will put his first attempt up, and that's 23 now for Bryan, as they are creeping in to the double bonus for Westside. Both teams at 1-1. As Tutt puts his second attempt up, that's 2 for 2 tonight. 1:55 remaining in the first half of play. Westside working quick. Malik Crawford, he'll go to the right side. He'll stop, he'll give it over to Lofton. Now in the corner to Mitchell. Stubblefield on the left wing. Now back up top to Anderson. Westside working the ball around as much as they can. 15 seconds to shoot. Anderson, now he'll work back in as he has trouble getting in and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. 9 fouls tonight so far in the first half for Bryan.
A lot of reaching in, a lot of hacking going on in the lane before the guy even shoots. They're not shooting fouls. They're all 1-and-1s.
Maddox Anderson, who's having his year on varsity. He's a junior who is having his first year on the varsity squad, has been a real contributor this year.
Yeah, anytime he's got on the court, he's made an impact. He's done a good job.
Rebounded by Maury Bynum. Elijah McCauley will bring it up. He'll work slowly. He'll give it over to Amir Martin. Martin now over to Bynum again. Now McCauley down low, trying to find Rodriguez, doesn't connect. Now Tutt. Tutt will pull up for 3. Just rims in and out. Rebounded by C.J. Mitchell. He'll take it. He'll go behind the back. C.J. Mitchell will pull up and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as that one is a shooting foul.
Yeah, C.J. looked like he penetrated, pulled up for the little floater and got hacked right there in the lane. Westside's been good from the charity stripe tonight. Let's see if C.J. can continue that.
And Mitchell's attempt no good as he'll have one more to shoot. 1:08 remaining now here in the first half of play. Westside 41, Bryan 24. And his second attempt is good as Westside is in the double bonus here with almost under a minute to play. C.J. Mitchell with 9 points for himself. That ball almost taken away by Malik Crawford, kept alive here by Elijah McCauley. He'll put it up off the glass, just no good as it'll go out of bounds on Bynum. It'll be Westside ball.
It's important for Westside to finish strong here at the end of the first half. You might remember on Tuesday night against Lincoln East, the Spartans went on a big run in the final minute and a half and really extended their lead before halftime. So Westside needs to maybe expand that lead here a little bit.
The biggest game changer thing here tonight for Westside is you look back at Tuesday, Ross, and the shooting was just non-existent at all. And you look at today so far, and in the first half, Westside has been shooting perfect. As Maddox Anderson, his 3 attempt is no good. As Elijah McCauley will wait here at the top by midcourt. 17 seconds to shoot. As Rodriguez, he'll give it a Tutt. 10 seconds to shoot. Now Bynum, he'll pull up for the 3. Just no good off the glass. Now 3 seconds. Malik Crawford will throw one up, just no good as 0.6 seconds remain.
I think Malik thought that there wasn't that much time out. He could have dribbled up to half court and shot it, but there's still 0.6 seconds left.
As C.J. Mitchell will be playing tight, full court press, and that will run the clock out as we are going to halftime here at Westside High School. Westside 42, Omaha Bryan 24. We're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, more Westside basketball action. back now here on the WTV Live Network. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom, as we are now just about 15 seconds away from getting to the second half of play, as Westside leads by a big margin of 42-24.
Well, Westside came out and outscored Bryan 29-12 to open the game. And then in the second quarter, they extended that lead 42-24. So Westside hitting the three-pointers. That's been the difference in the game from Tuesday night when they lost to Lincoln East and they didn't make one three-pointer out of 16 attempts. Tonight it's a whole different story. They hit 5 three-pointers in the first quarter alone.
Westside will start with the ball. Caleb Benning will inbound to C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell will be the one to bring it up. He'll give it over to Varsity on the right side. Now, Stubblefield, Westside working quick as Kevin Brown, now Caleb Benning in the corner. Westside moving really quick here. Not something we see a lot from Westside. As Caleb Benning, he'll give it out to Varsity. Out Varsity for three, no good. Rebounded by Elijah McCulley. Now Bynum. He'll take it off the glass and he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Both teams moving really quick out here, quick tempo. Bryan trying to get off to a good start here at the second half, going to the free throw line.
Bynum, who is 6'8", their tallest player on the Bryan Bears team, who has been a big threat all year long. You just look at that height and you get intimidated by just looking down low on the block, but he's not just a player who can draw fouls, who can drive in. He can shoot the three ball.
Yeah, he averages almost 16 points a game, but better than that, he averages almost 9 points a game for rebounds. So he does it both on the boards and from the outside.
Todd Hill pass it in after Kevin Stubblefield will put it up. He has 11 points of the night. What a pass right there from Amari Bynum, and Rodriguez will be fouled. Rylan Rodriguez will be shooting two. As he puts his second attempt in. And it's 27-44 with 7:11 remaining. Stubblefield back to Mitchell. Mitchell, he'll work down low as it went just out of bounds.
Yeah, the Warriors try to work inside, try to pass it outside to someone who may be open, because Bryan really draws everybody in once you dribble inside.
Mitchell, quick pass over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield down low on the block, he'll give it to Brown. Brown thinks about the three, doesn't go, and a traveling call is called on Kevin Brown down low in the corner, and it's Bryan ball.
Yeah, I think he wanted to shoot it, but then he said, I think I'll drive it inside. Just took an extra step there.
Martin, he'll give it over to Rodriguez on the wing. Now tucked down low. It's almost taken away by Westside, and it's kept alive. Here's McCulley for three, and he just doesn't connect with it. It's rebounded by C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell will bring it up. He'll stop, jump shot, pull up. Just no good. Rebounded by McCulley himself. McCulley, he'll be the one to bring it up. He's working quick. He'll go inside. He'll give it off to Bynum. Bynum, now he'll go up. Just no good. Stuffed at the rim. Then he puts his own rebound up, and he'll put it in.
Bryan has closed it within 15 points.
As Caleb Benning loses a ball, and it's taken away by Bryan. Now McCulley, he'll put up the glass, just no good. As Bryan wanted a foul called right there, as Matt Tutt will put it up. What a possession right there from Omaha Bryan, as they lost their rebound, they won the rebound, lost it again, and then they put the shot up. It's 44-31 after a Westside timeout, and we're going to take one as well here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have more Westside basketball action. welcome back now at Jim Tangal Court at Westside High School. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom as it's 44-31, 5:59 remaining in the third quarter to play. It's Westside ball after a big possession right there from Bryan.
Yeah, Bryan outscored Westside 7-2 to open the third quarter, and they're really putting a lot of pressure on Westside defensively, and they're going to the boards and running down the court.
Kevin Brown, he'll give it to Benning. Benning on the right wing. He'll give it back up to Tate Advadi. Stubblefield. He'll lose it, and now it's regained by Kevin Brown. Advadi, long pass over to Stubblefield. Now Mitchell working back up. Mitchell starting to play. He'll go down to the right. He'll work up, take it in, stop his dribble. He'll go up. Just no good. Rebounded by Matt Tutt.
Yeah, they ran the clock all the way down. He had to shoot it.
McCulley working slowly. He'll work towards the middle. Now Bynum, 12 seconds to shoot. The shot, the three, no good. Rebounded by C.J. Mitchell. Benning, he'll work in, work back out. He'll give it a Stubblefield. Now Mitchell. Advadi on the right wing. He'll look for someone. He finds C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell tries the three. Advadi loses the ball as he'll pull off the jump shot, and that's a swish, and it's good.
Just a nice little jumper there by Advadi. Warriors need some points here.
And a long three, no good.
There'll be a foul on Bryan. Westside will take the ball out.
Caleb Benning will be the one to inbound it to C.J. Mitchell as Westside still leads this one 46-31. 4:15 now remaining in the third quarter to play.
Bryan coach Gully not happy with that foul at the other end.
Mitchell, he'll body down low, and Kevin Stubblefield will put it up down low on the left block. It's 48 now for Westside.
Kevin giving up about 3 inches, but he uses that body to get to the hoop.
Now Tutt thinks about to pull up, doesn't go. He'll keep his own. He'll give it down low to Amir Martin, and he puts the layup up.
I'm telling you what, Bryan's staying even with Westside in this third quarter. They're not going away.
Benning, he'll keep it for himself. He'll stop his dribble. He'll give it out to Advadi. Advadi, quick three. Just no good as it's rebounded by Bynum. Now Rodriguez, he'll work up. He'll give it to McCulley. McCulley takes his time. He'll work in. He'll take it for himself off the glass, and he is fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe for 2.
And Max, I've noticed that the Bryan fans have come alive here too in the third quarter. A lot more vocal fans here just in front of us to the left. They are fired up here with Bryan.
McCulley will put his first attempt up, and he'll have one more.
Westside at one point had a 19-point lead in this game. It's at 14 right now. Now it's 13.
It's 48-35 here with 3:11 to play. Anderson over to Brown. Brown, he'll give it to Stubblefield. Now Crawford, Benning, back to Crawford. Crawford, he'll pull it for the three. Bang! Malik Crawford from downtown he puts the three-pointer up.
That was a huge bucket for Westside. They needed a three-pointer, and Malik comes off the bench and nails it.
As a travel is called on Elijah McCulley, and it'll go just around for Omaha Westside.
You know, Malik's a captain on this team, and senior, and to come off the bench like that and hit one on his first attempt from beyond the arc, does a nice job.
And now another traveling call will be in favor of the Bryan Bears, that it's called on Malik Crawford. Martin will bring this one up. He'll give it off to Will Kuth. Now Rodriguez in the corner, back to Kuth. Back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, he'll work down low, loses his dribble. It's taken away by Ricky Lofton. Lofton, he'll regain it as a foul is called on Rodriguez.
Westside going with that smaller lineup now, using that 2-3 zone defense, forces a turnover, and we'll see if this smaller lineup helps the Warriors.
Caleb Benning bringing it up. He'll work on the left side. He'll give it to Ricky Lofton. Now Stubblefield. Westside weaving it in and out. Now Caleb Benning. He'll give it to Lofton. Lofton spin move. He'll put it up. Just no good. It's rebounded by the Warriors. Now Stubblefield. He'll move down low as a blocking foul is called on Will Kuth.
Boy, they got lucky there. Could have been a charge, but Stubblefield's going to the basket. Now he's going to the free throw line. Huge.
Stubblefield will miss his first attempt, and he'll have one more. .159 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Stubblefield will put his second attempt up. And Tate Adavati will check in for Kevin Stubblefield as it's 52-35 here in the third quarter.
Now the Warriors have come back here a little bit in the third quarter, back to a 17-point lead.
Martin, he'll be the one with the ball. He'll give it to McCulley. Back to Martin. Martin will work down low. Pass down low to Bynum. And he's fouled, and there'll be and one. 3-point possible play for Amari Bynum.
You know, that's what the Bears need to do. They need to force it inside. That's where their advantage is against this Westside team. We got a 6'8" center and another 6'7" forward and a 6'4" guard. That's what they need to do to get back in this game.
And he'll put the free throw up for the 3-point play, and it's 52-38.
Bryan is not going away, only down by 14.
Advati going down low to Anderson. Anderson, he'll work down low as the pass will deflect off Bryan. It'll go in favor of Bryan, and here's Elijah McCulley. Now it's taken away by Westside. Fast break for C.J. Mitchell. He'll take it for himself, and a blocking foul is called, and C.J. Mitchell will go to the line.
Good decision by C.J. Mitchell. He just drove right to the hoop. He saw the defender there, and he took it right at the hole and got fouled. But more importantly, going to the free throw line, the Warriors need these free throws.
And he does not make his first attempt, but he'll have one more. And he'll put up his second attempt, and that's good. It's 53-38, just over a minute to play. Now Bynum, he'll work down low, and he's fouled and one again. Amari Bynum is showing his toughness down low tonight, as he'll have another 3-point possible play.
They're going to their best player on the court, who averages almost 16 points a game, Amari Bynum. 6'8", nobody from Westside can defend him one-on-one. That's why they've gone to that 2-3 zone.
And he'll put up the free throw again for another 3-point play. That's 6 quick points right there for Amari Bynum.
Only a 12-point margin right now.
Westside's moving fast. Maddox Anderson down low. Now Mitchell for three. And he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Crawford. Crawford, he'll put it back up and is stripped away. Ricky Lawson will regain it. Really far pass over to Stubblefield as Stubblefield is fouled.
And that's the 5th foul right now on Omaha Bryan. Westside will take it out under the basket.
Kevin Stubblefield over to Anderson. Now Mitchell, he'll stop, pivot foot, and he goes in off the rim. That's 55, 30 seconds to play.
I'll tell you, that ball just kind of crawled in the hoop.
No shot clock, just a game clock, 19 seconds to play. Elijah McCulley, he'll slow things down. Now Martin, most likely to put this one down. 8 seconds to shoot. Now 5 as he is fouled. It'll be on the ground. 5.1 to play.
This is an important stop right here for the Warriors. Go in with a 14-point lead or a 12-point lead, or maybe even 11.
Now Bynum, he'll find a hole down low, and he puts it in off the glass, as that will do it here for the third quarter of play, as Amari Bynum showing his toughness all quarter long, as it's Westside 55, Bryan 43. We're going to take a quick break now here on WTV Live. We'll be right back here on the WTV Live Network. And we're back now here for the final 8 minutes to play at Westside High School.
And Bryan really put on a show there in the third quarter. They outscored Westside 19-13, and they did it with Amari Bynum. Just really took over there underneath the basket, and he has brought the Bears back into this game.
Amir Martin will pass this one in to Elijah McCulley. It'll be Brian Ball. Matt Tutt will be the one with the ball. He'll work at the top. He'll give it down low to Bynum. Bynum, he'll take it for himself. He'll go off the rim, just no good. Rebounded by Bryan themselves, and a foul is called on Omaha Westside.
Is it one shot or two?
It'll be one shot here, 2 shots here for Elijah McCulley, as he was fouled on the way up, so it was a shooting foul. I think Tate Adavadi wanted it to be on the ground. You saw the emotion right there at the end.
I thought it was just going to be a 1-and-1.
And McCulley will not make his second attempt. C.J. Mitchell will rebound the ball. He'll give it to Benny. Benny will take it up on the right side. Back to Mitchell. 55-44, 11-point differential here in the final quarter to play. Now Stubblefield, he'll go off the glass lightly, and he puts it in.
Kevin Stubblefield has been the anchor of this team in this game. He really has come through when the Warriors have needed a basket.
16 points tonight here for Kevin Stubblefield. He has put on a show. Now Elijah McCauley, he loses his dribble. He'll gain it back. And again, taken away. Kevin Brown, now he'll give it to Benning. Advati, he'll work down low. He'll move in and out, and he puts it off the glass, and that's good.
I'm telling you, what a great move by Tate Advati.
Now here's Rodriguez, stops his dribble. He'll put it in, and he does not connect. And a foul is called on Kevin Brown, and it'll stay here as Bryan ball.
Boy, that could have gone either way right there. No, it's going to be on Bryan.
It'll be on Bryan, excuse me, as the foul will be on Rodriguez. Benning will inbound it to Mitchell. Mitchell, he'll jog this one up. On the right side, he'll give it to Advati quickly. Now Advati, he'll work to the right side. He'll hand it off to Stubblefield.
I think the Warriors want to work some clock here in the fourth quarter. It'd be nice to run some of that shot clock down.
6:33 remaining in the game. 13 seconds to shoot. Caleb Benning with the ball. He'll take it in for himself. He'll put it off the glass, and he connects with the hoop.
That's a big hoop by Caleb.
4 points tonight here for Caleb Benning, the junior, as Amari Bynum will pull up for the jumper, and he puts it in. Amari Bynum not stopping yet here. Ross, he showed his performance of a lifetime in the third quarter play, and he is not stopping in the fourth.
No, he's looking really good. Bryan is not giving up. You know, they're working for where they're going to be in the wild card standings. You know, they're 16th right now, but Westside can't afford this loss. Otherwise, they'll drop way down in the wild card standings. So it was a critical game for the Warriors and also for Bryan.
And just a reminder to take a look at Westside going out through the week. Tomorrow, they'll be heading out to Grand Island to face on Real Salt Lake Academy. I know they are all excited about that one. That is just a game of experiences. You get to see players from around the country who you've never seen even in person before, most likely. You get to play against them, and you get to see other teams from around the country. That's a whole tournament all day long where you can stay at, have fun, watch some of the best basketball in the country at the time, honestly. So it'll be a great experience for the Warriors to see the experience to really play against some of the best players in the state.
Yeah, when the Warriors go to bed tonight, it'll be about 19 hours later. They'll play at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, so maybe they'll rest on the bus ride out to Grand Island. It's about a 2-hour, 15-minute drive from Omaha out there to the Heartland Event Center, but that's a great showcase for them tomorrow.
Now Stubblefield, he'll give it to Brown. Now Benning. Benning, he'll work down low on the left block. He'll pull up, and it's good.
Hey, I like that shot by Caleb Benning. A little pull-up jumper along the baseline. I love it.
6 points tonight here for Benning as Bryan has possession of the ball. Elijah McCauley, he'll give it to Martin. Westside playing tight one-on-one defense, and you can see Caleb Benning all over Martin, and it'll be Westside ball as Elijah McCauley stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he was trying to keep his balance over there and did a little hop and touched the out of bounds.
That's what happens when Westside pressures you with that one-on-one defense. We saw them early in the year. They were in that 2-3 defense. Didn't really work out to how head coach Jim Simons wanted it to really work out. They switched to the one-on-one defense, and it has been working perfectly for this Westside team. Now Matt Tutt, he'll go over to Martin. Martin for three. Got it! As we're going to see some sort of confusion right now between the referee and athletic director Tom Kirkman. As I don't really know what's going on.
I don't know if there were some fans along the sidelines who were walking in some action. Maybe that could have been it, but the referee did go talk to the athletic director to just see if they could work. I think some fans were on the court.
Nonetheless, we're playing ball. It's 63-49, 5:05 remaining in the game entirely. CJ Mitchell, Advati now in the corner. Advati, he'll work in. He'll give it back out to Benning. Benning He'll take his time. Now Stubblefield at the top of the key. Stubblefield, he waves away C.J. Mitchell. Now finds someone to pass it into. He tries to find Kevin Brown, but does not connect. It'll be Brian Ball. McCauley, he'll give it to Bynum. He just does not put it up. Tried for the alley-oop, and that one would have been a sweet play right there. But there's Benning again, and he'll put up the layup. That's 8 points now here for Caleb Benning.
Caleb Benning putting on a show here in the fourth quarter.
And the long three is no good.
I don't think Galen Gully liked that one. He put his head down, the Bryan coach.
Now Mitchell just does not have it, as Bryan is playing sloppy basketball here as lately. Bynum, he'll spin move. He'll try to put it up, just no good. Tipped and put it back in by Elijah McCauley. And Benning will slow things down. He'll give it to Mitchell. Now Stubblefield. Kevin Brown with the ball. He'll work back up. Mitchell. Stubblefield on the right wing. Stubblefield, he'll work in and out. He'll go up, just no good. Rebounded by Matt Tutt. Tutt will put it up. Now McCauley. McCauley will put it up. Off the glass, no good, as a foul is called on Tate Advati with his hands up.
Well, that was a good foul by Tate, because I think it might have been a dunk right there. And now he's going to the line instead. Sometimes there are good fouls and sometimes they're bad fouls. That was a good one. I'm impressed with Bryan, the way they have really played all 4 quarters. They have not given up.
McCauley will put his first attempt up, and that's 52 points now here tonight for the Bears.
Anything can happen. There's still plenty of time for Bryan, so Westside's got to be careful here.
And his second attempt, no good, rebounded by Kevin Stubblefield. Stubblefield, he'll give it to Crawford. Crawford wide open as he gives it down low to Benning. Benning, he'll give it back out.
I think Benning's got an advantage there against his defender. That's why he's had so much success here in the fourth quarter.
Mitchell dancing around, he'll give it down low. Now Stubblefield. As a foul is called on Rodriguez.
Yeah, Stubblefield's got about a 3 to 4 inch advantage on Rodriguez there. He was looking to score right there. Kevin has been at the free throw line a lot tonight. I'm telling you. It's like his home right there.
Westside in the bonus as Bryan is at 7 fouls. Both teams in the bonus. Westside with 18 fouls, Bryan with 7. So any foul from here on out, there'll be free throws being shot. Stubblefield's first attempt no good, and the ball's in play. It's Brian Ball. Amir Martin, he'll be the one with the ball. He'll take it up. He'll move slowly. He'll give it now to Bynum. Bynum back out to Martin. Martin, he'll pull up for the 3, and he's got it. Amir Martin has been lethal tonight beyond the arc for the Bears, and it's 65-55, a 10-point deficit here for the Bryan Bears.
Well, I tell you, Martin's the guy to watch. He's their three-point shooter, and if he gets hot, this game's going to be really close down the stretch. But, you know, Westside, they can't allow the three-point shot because they're about 4 possessions away from taking the lead. So Westside's got to be very careful.
We're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we will have the final 3 minutes to play. Back now here at Westside High School for the final 3 minutes to play.
Max, you remember when this game was 19 points, the margin? We are down to 10 points. Bryan has really come back here in the second half. They won the third quarter, and they're really creeping back in here in a full court press.
C.J. Mitchell having some trouble with the full court press. And Westside has completed the fast break. Now Stubblefield for three. Bang! Kevin Stubblefield on the right wing. He puts up another three-pointer. That's 19 points tonight for Kevin Stubblefield.
That put the Bryan fans back in their seats. They were really hoping for something there. But Westside back up to a 13-point lead with 2:41 left, so.
Amir Martin, he'll make his first attempt and he'll have one more from the line. And he puts up his second attempt, and it's 68-57. Westside leading by 11. And a foul is called on Wool Kuth, and Caleb Benning will go to the line. Most likely going to be seeing a lot of fouls here and a lot of free throws from here on out.
Yeah, Caleb Benning has really played well here in the fourth quarter. He's already got 6 points, so he's done real well. Let's see what he can do from the free throw line. This will be a 1-and-1.
And he just puts in his first attempt. He'll have one more to shoot. 2:38 is remaining here in the game. And he puts in his second attempt, and a timeout is called here on head coach Jim Simons. We're going to take a timeout here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have the final 2:38 to play. And we are now back here for the final 2:38 to play at Westside High School. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom as we have a battle between Omaha Westside and Omaha Bryan. It's 69-57. As Bryan will roll this one out, as Malik Crawford will threaten Amir Martin. He'll bring this one up. He'll go to the right side. Now down low, it'll be just out of bounds. Intended.
Tate Advani coming back into the court for Westside. 13-point lead, 2:29 left. Westside will take possession under the basket.
Advani, he'll work in. He'll give it to Caleb Benning. Now Benning will work towards the middle. Now Brown down low in the corner. Advani, he'll give it way out to Benning. Now Mitchell. Now Stubblefield. Stubblefield, he'll work in. 16 seconds to shoot. Stubblefield's in trouble. He finds Kevin Brown now back out. Westside will slow things down. Now Mitchell, spin move. He'll go under the rim, and he just doesn't put it up. And then Kevin Brown does not connect. Mitchell gets his own rebound. Shot clock will reset. 31. Westside running around the court here, trying to just run out any clock they can. Caleb Benning will be at the top. Now Advani. Now down low to Stubblefield. And he'll slowly work it back up. Mitchell now down on the left wing. Advani over to Stubblefield. Now back to Advani. Westside moving the ball around all parts of the court. As Caleb Benning trips, falls, and he'll somehow keep it alive here. As Tate Advani tries to put up just no good. He beats the buzzer. And here's Martin. It's tipped and blocked away by C.J. Mitchell. And Tate Advani is fouled.
Well, I'll tell you what, Westside did a great job. They burned about a minute and 15 seconds off the clock there. And now just over a minute to play in the game with a 13-point lead, and they're going to the line. And some of the Bryan fans are exiting here at Westside out of the gym, leaving the game. But that was key, to burn some clock, and the Warriors needed to do that. It'll be a 1-and-1.
Vadi's first attempt is good, and that's 70 points now here, 71 points here for Omaha Westside, as they are creeping up to a season high, which is around 80 points. As Vadi misses his second attempt, but it's rebounded by Kevin Brown, as Westside will separate themselves here as they have a 71-57 lead. Caleb Benning, he'll be on the top on the left side. Matt Tutt playing tight defense still, under a minute to play. Now Mitchell in the corner for three. Got it! Woohoo! CJ Mitchell, 15 points on the night. Now Martin for the long three, doesn't have it off the backboard. And Tay Advadi most likely to letting this one just run out. Just a second separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's 74-57. And Westside will run this one around. There's 21 seconds on the clock. What a game here today for Omaha Westside. This was a crucial game to win, as they have just now 2 more regular season games left against Millard West and Bellevue West next week. This was a must-win game, as Westside will improve their record to 14-6. And there it is. The game has concluded 74-57. Omaha Westside takes the win over Omaha Bryan, as Bryan will move down to 10-8 on the season, and Westside 14-6.
Yeah, Westside outscored Bryan 19-14 in the fourth quarter there, but they made some big shots down the stretch. A lot of free throws from Caleb Benning and Stubblefield. And Benning really came through in that fourth quarter, had 6 points, did a nice job.
We talk about Omaha Bryan, we talk about Omaha Westside. I want to mention that Tuesday game again from Omaha Westside. They bounced back, which is exactly what they needed to do today. They shot 0 for 16 from the line on Tuesday, and then they came back and was dominant all parts of the game, from the three-point line all the way down low, from drawing fouls, especially from the free throw line tonight. Sometimes the free throw shooting gets left unheard of, but tonight from free throws, Westside was dominant.
Yeah, they set the tone in the first quarter there when they scored 29 points and led 29-12 after the first quarter, and then they expanded that lead and 42-24 at the half. But Bryan, you got to hand it to them. They didn't give up. They outscored Westside in that third quarter, pulled to within 9 points in the game. Things did not look good for Westside, but you got to hand it to Caleb Benning. He came through there with some key buckets, and Mitchell hit that big three down the stretch. So, you know, this was an important win for Westside, and they needed it.
Westside will be back in action tomorrow in just about 19 hours, as they will head to Grand Island for the Heartland Hoops Classic, as they take on Real Salt Lake Academy. It'll be just an exhibition game, not counting against their wild cards points, which is a great thing for Omaha Westside, as next week is going to be probably the biggest week, if not of all year long, for Westside, as they have 2 crucial games that they need to win in order to host a district. But from WTV, I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom, Aiden Dunlap, and Ryan Kelly. That'll do it here tonight on WTV Live. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great night.